You know, you both have had marriages that have ended for their own reasons. Was doing this therapeutic at all? Like being able to kind of work through whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the running scene for me was extremely therapeutic. Neither one of us have had like bad marriages. We're both friends with our exes and we love them, we care about them, we want the best for them and they want the best for us. But no matter what, you know, ultimately, I would say that divorce is traumatizing, you know, and tough.
I didn't realize how deep in the red I was. When this divorce is over, I want to be in the black.
What I really wanted to do with Ava was create the space of saying, you know, okay, this happened, but, you know, this is my second act of life. And I'm gonna get excited about that. And I'm gonna do my work and I'm gonna heal. And that's really what I wanted to convey in her. Not only the strength, not only her not being a victim, but her saying like, you know, I'm gonna turn this on its head and I'm gonna choose that the rest of my life is gonna be incredible instead of being a victim.
Same thing Meagan said.
Ditto.
Aren't you glad to see me?
Listen, I'm running from you after watching this movie. Cory, you were so good, but so wild.
He's a wild boy. He's a wild boy. He's a wild boy.
Wild boy.
I like to service my characters. I like to do all my characters. I like to be authentic and I like to give it 1,000. So that's what you saw.
Alice, you know what? I can't do this. And what y'all looking at?
Listen, when I read the script, I knew I had to be a part of it because it was Mr. Perry and he's changed the culture, lives, is impactful. Yes. You know, the world resonates with his material. And it was always a dream come true to work with Mr. Perry. I love the character and I love everything about the suspense, the arcs of the families. And I left it all there. And that was the therapy of leaving everything that I've been through in my whole life. You know, just my life.
Right.
You know, losing my mom, everything, you know, I put it all there to honor her. And I honor, you know, you got to bring out I bring out my emotions and real feelings to honor, you know, like my loved ones. That's how I give them the homage, you know.
I love that.
Do my best.
The moment that really sat with me in this movie where Meagan, you were grappling with feeling like, am I past my prime? Am I entering my prime? Where am I in this space in my life? Which is something that I like really have been sitting with lately. Yeah. What is your own outlook at this stage of your life?
But I think in a way, I am having a second life, a second active life professionally as well. I feel like even though it's been 30 something years, in a lot of ways, I feel like I'm just starting out and crossing into a completely different act and a completely different space that I'm excited about. You know, I still want to have kids and I'm still going to have kids and one day would like to get remarried and all the things. And so, you know, you definitely think about that. I mean, I'll be 43 in 2 months. Or barely, not even that. I'm like, about a month now. Oh my God. But it's like, listen, in the name of Jesus. But I think, you know, I mean, for me, society often does make you feel like, you know, you're past your prime, or if you have a pregnancy now, it's a geriatric pregnancy or whatever it is. But I'm like, you know what? Nobody is in control but God. And so all we can do is do everything in our power for the things that we want in this life, take care of ourselves, you know, love on ourselves, believe in our journey, all of it, you know, and then what's supposed to come will come. The rest is up to God, but we just got to do our part and meet God halfway. And so there, to me, there is no past my prime. I'm just getting better, you know, and I'm excited about that.
That's how I'm moving, but I feel like a new artist right now. I feel like I'm just now beginning, you know, and it's an amazing feeling. It's like a kid in a candy store. I feel like I can do everything and I'm ready for it and I'm prepared.
How did you get in the house? I changed all the locks, Dallas.
Can't no lock stop me from getting in my damn house.
No. You left this house. It's mine. And you need to leave.
It's watching you play Dallas stretch the muscle for me. I was like, whoa, I saw something. Dang, Cory put his foot in this hole.
Listen, I'm trying to bring back that grown man acting.
We actually used to come here all the time, right, Thomas?
You don't hear her talking to you?
You better get your wife, man.
Ain't nobody gotta get me.
That's just order. I just want to have a nice night.
I don't know how you do it, Ava.
I see she tells you everything, huh?
Sometimes we hold on to the things that God himself wants us to let go of.
That funeral scene was bananas. I mean, it could have been straight out of a Medea movie, right? What was it like when you read that on paper and then you actually said, okay, we're going to shoot this?
It was the Rick and Morris for me.
It was a Rick.
I'm gonna leave it right there. But I was like, I read it and I was like, okay. And then when we shot it, I was like, so how are we gonna shoot? Oh, he's stiff. I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to ruin it for the people, but yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, out the casket? We about to really do this?
Yeah.
I knew it would definitely keep you in, it will lock you in, that opening scene.
You are home now, and you are safe.
No light in the dark.
I tried everything.
No peace to be found.
You have taught me since I was a little girl to be a good wife.
You think you can... Stop! That boy put his hands on you!
But what happens when that's not enough?
This movie addressed so many topics. There were so many themes that I think, number one, need to be talked about, and especially in our community. Talked about marriage ending. There was domestic violence. There was realizing your worth. Any themes that especially resonated with the two of you throughout this movie?
Mental health, when it doesn't get checked or it's in order, it definitely can, ruin relationships moving on in your future, in your path. So definitely seek help, ask for some guidance, for some counsel. Maybe a hug will help you, because he had a lot of childhood trauma, Dallas. He didn't have the tools or the people there for him to kind of help him out along that journey. So I would say seek help, especially as a Black man. We all need someone to tell us that you love them.
Yeah.
And that can save lives and save other people's lives in the process. So I would say that.
And Ava tried, but she wasn't equipped to be like,
nobody's really equipped. You have to do the work and you have to pursue help. And, and really what it is everybody else is there to support the journey and to love you unconditionally and to tell you the truth and to help you as you go along. And I think that's one of the things that Cory did beautifully upon many things, but creating the humanity in Dallas, where you can see, okay, this is his upbringing, this is his experience, this guy's actually really hurting. He's not a bad guy, he's just not doing the work, and maybe he doesn't have the tools. He has the support, but he's just not there yet. And I think that that's really important, and that's a conversation that needs to be had. And then, another thing is just like self-worth, and understanding that you are worthy and loving yourself and not putting up with things that are not what you should be putting up with in your life. And then also knowing that you get a chance to start over. And sometimes what seems like the end of your life is the beginning of your life. And sometimes the worst things turn out to be the biggest blessings,
I gave up so much of myself to be with you that you haven't met the real me.
He walked inside your house and now he's sitting outside the bank? Ava, you need a restraining order.
I'm gonna tell you this just one time. You better leave me alone. Stop! Careful pushing a good woman too far.